Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Robert Brewery today, and today I'm gonna give you a video review of Super Mario Odyssey for the Nintendo Switch. Um, I finally beat the game. Actually, I beat the game not too long ago, like a few days ago. So I just want to give you my thoughts, my opinion, how I feel about the game, and how I feel about the game, and stuff like that. But anyway, make sure to like this video. Make sure to like this video, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. This is my review of Super Mario Odyssey. So let me put this out. Mario Odyssey starts out. Bowser is threatened to marry Princess Peach. Mario is trying to stop him from doing that. I apologize. It's the sun is shining from my window, and I apologize. Um, he ends up in Bowser knocks him off the ship, and he also and he ends up in the Cap Kingdom, and he friends this ghost like spirit well, he sees like these ghost like spirit hat like ghosts or whatever. I can't. I gotta like record like this, and his name is Cappy, by the way, and he wants to go after Bowser because Bowser also kidnapped his sister, who is the tiara on Peach's head. This game, I like it. I like it a lot. It's kind of like it reminds me of Super Mario 64 and Super Mario Sunshine. This is a 3D open world Mario game. And you go like to different worlds, and like Mario 64 and Sunshine, instead of collecting moons, oh my god, instead of collecting stars, you collect moons instead. You collect these moons, and the Odyssey is the ship. I don't know if you can see it, but it's the ship like a hat. That's called the Odyssey, so that's why it's called Super Mario Odyssey. And what you do, you collect these moons, and you have to collect a lot of them. You get like fuel for the Odyssey, and you go to the next level. You go to world after world. You collect coins and stuff. You could capture different enemies and stuff. Like you could be a Goomba, you could be Bullet Bill, you could be Chain Chop. There are new enemies in the game. There's these mini bosses called the Brutals. Those rabbits you see in the trailer a lot. They're kind of like when you fight them, they're very easy to fight. Actually, a lot of the bosses in this game are easy, but when you fight them, they're kind of like the Kooparlings in the new Super Mario Bros. Games and Super Mario Bros. 3, and they're kind of like the Kooparlings. Let me tell you something. The boss fights are very, very easy. Some of them had challenge in them, and some of them had no challenge. Like you could beat them instantly. The final boss fight with Bowser was a lot of fun. You end up in the moon, and Bowser's wedding is on the moon, and then you fight Bowser, but then you get to capture Bowser. You get to play as Bowser. I'm like, whoa, what the heck? And then Mario, there's a part of the game, Bowser pushes Mario away, and then Mario and Bowser are both begging, asking Princess Peach to marry her, and Mario and Bowser get burned, rejected, the both of them at the end. There's a bunch of cool worlds. there's my favorite world is the New Dog City. That was my favorite world out of the entire game. There's like there's like this one world that's kind of like Mexico. There's like the ice world. There's the cat kingdom world. There's the food world. All the game has a 2-player mode, which I never done yet. But at first I thought it was a little weird. But the 2-player mode, one person plays Mario and the other person plays Cappy, and you actually work. You and your friends. You actually work together, like solving puzzles or like trying to find moons, and you actually have a good time. And I would try that one day. So after you beat the game, you end up in the Mushroom Kingdom, and there's a lot of reference to Super Mario 64, and in the Mushroom Kingdom, the moons turn into stars. You get to collect stars, but it's also the moons. And there's sorta-ish like a second quest. Like in total in the game, there's over 9,000 moons to collect the game. So there's sort of a second quest of the game, and I think the second quest is optional, but that's what I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to collect more moons and get more stuff. In the game, you could buy different costumes and stickers and stuff. One of the costumes you could play as the 64 Mario from the Nintendo 64 game, and when you get the full outfit, you literally turn into the 64 Mario. You can play as Yoshi. And this game is a lot of fun. When you use Cappy, to defeat enemies, solve puzzles, catch your enemies. You could be a freaking tank. You could be a T-Rex. You could be a T-Rex. Being playing as the T-Rex in this game is freaking awesome. All the stuff you do in this game, and I apologize for the lighting. It's coming from my window. I apologize. This game is a lot of fun, and I recommend.